Hello, collective. How are you? I hope everyone is doing well on this Monday. Happy Monday. And by the way, the sound from my singing bowl to officially ring in another new day for the week. Happy Monday, everyone. I hope everyone's Monday has been off to a good start. This reading will be somewhat, I won't say intense, but there is a new moon phase that just came into the sign of Libra. Although it started officially yesterday, Sunday, but we are still feeling the energy of it. And generally, moon phases last 3 days. So we are still actually in the midst or the energy of this new moon that is in Libra at this time. So with that being said, we're going to get into your reading. We're going to see what is coming up, what energies, how the vibes will be for you guys for this week, starting from September 26th, going through Friday, September 30th. All right, so without further ado, let's get started. Welcome back to my channel, by the way, Meaningful Intuitive Guided Tarot. And like I said, this reading will be for all signs, for the collective. So as always, never feel pressure to take the reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, only take the parts that do. But if it doesn't resonate with you, it's okay. It's just not your story. All right. So with that being said, let's jump right into your reading. So unlike the other readings where I always pull out a card from your Soul's Journey deck, which will be the card that will be your Bullseye card and will be the card that usually influence your reading going forward with the tarot. This time, because we are in the energy of the new moon in Libra, I took the liberty to this time to pull a card from the Moonology deck so that I can kind of tap into a little bit, bringing some of that new moon energy from Libra into your reading, because I feel that this new moon in Libra, somehow I'm just feeling very strong about it intuitively, that this is a very intense and potent kind of energy coming in with this new moon in Libra. Libra, the overall energy of Libra is connected to equilibrium. It's all about balancing. So with the things in your life, depending on what area, it doesn't matter what area, whatever area of your life that has recently been unbalanced and out of sorts, now is the time that this energy coming from the new moon will actually help restore and bring back equilibrium into whatever area of your life that has been out of sorts and just imbalanced. Okay, so the energy from this new moon of Libra is actually going to help put things back in focus. It's also going to bring about new changes. You're really going to feel the shift of this energy. And so that is why I kind of wanted to take a card from the Moonology deck to see how that new moon energy will affect the moon energy overall going forward with your tarot reading. And so with that being said, I actually decided to use the Moonology card that I pulled out to let that be your Bullseye card only for this reading, that will help influence your reading. But also, it's all about the energy from the card that I pulled. And speaking of which, let me just let you know exactly what moon energy you guys will be riding on, so to speak, toward your week ahead. So you guys, I pulled out the Mutable Moon. It says nothing is yet set in stone. Okay, this is the overall energy coming from the Mutable Moon phase that will kind of work together with intensifying the energy coming from the new moon in Libra. And as we're going into the reading, you'll see how this makes sense, because you might say, well, you know, we are in a new moon energy in Libra, but how is it that this Mutable Moon is going to play into the energies that you guys will be around, so to speak, and the vibes that you will generating tool that will be activated. But this moon here actually will work in conjunction with the new moon energy as well. You will see how this plays out as we continue the reading. So with that being said, as I mentioned, that this will be the main overall pivotal energy along with the energy coming in from the new moon. All right, everyone. So with that being said, let's proceed with your reading. As always, I pre-shuffled and I pulled out 6 cards that would be the energies that will be happening for you guys as to what is going to be coming up. And so let us go through the cards before we actually get into the meanings of them. So the first card, the first dominant card that kicks off your tarot reading was the Lovers. That is your main dominant card that is jump starting your tarot reading. From there, in your second position, you have the Emperor, which is a very powerful energy to have at this time. Followed by your next card, which is in the third position, the Nine of Pentacles, which is a very, very great card to get, very spectacular energy to have. And on your bottom row, in your fourth position, you have the Nine of Cups, another exciting energy. In your fifth position, you have the Five of Cups. And then your last energy is this, in your sixth position, is the Page of Swords. Okay, so those are the cards. So let's break down what all this means. So, as I said, your mutable energy of the moon, how is it affecting the rest of your week? Basically, as I said, before we actually begin, because I want you guys to really understand what it means when the mutable moon says that nothing is set in stone, which means to me that when it comes to that kind of phrasing, basically it says that there is still time to change things around. There is still time to work on things. There is still time to see results to something that you really want to work out. Basically, nothing is permanent. Everything that is going on in your life, regardless of what area it is, it's only temporary. And that the energy from the new moon and this mutable moon, it's going to help work together and support an energy that will bring about balance and equilibrium. All right. So I want to go into the book and further give you what the meaning means when it says that nothing is set in stone. It says mutable is all about change, shape-shifting events, that something is still developing. It indicates that something is indeed changing and there's room for maneuver. Take it as a sign that the situation you're asking about is far from being finalized. If you're not happy with the current state of play, that's marvelous. It means you can still change the course of the outcome. However, there's also a sense that the situation could perhaps be a little unstable. So again, whatever your situation is, you would know how this will play and fit into your personal life. But if anything, like I mentioned before, if anything seems unbalanced, unstable, this is the energy that actually will help bring things back to balance. It says for some, this is great news because it can still influence it. Others will struggle with the uncertainty, but should stay with it a little longer. Either way, nothing is set in stone. So basically, the attitude that you should have when it comes to this energy of the moon and how you should attune to it is say for yourself, I know that the best will unfold for me. If you are wandering between towards your goals, that's okay. Stay adaptable is the key for you now. Make sure you're not being led astray. Stay with it, whether it means to you, whatever that means to you. And so basically, whenever this card comes out, so when this energy has come out, it suggests that there's an opportunity to keep visualizing and affirming what you want, as there's still room for progress or change. Think about what you want and enjoy the daydream. All right. So that is the message basically in how this mutable moon will mean for you, depending on the area of your life that you are actually looking for some type of balance and equilibrium. All right, so let's jump right into it. So as I said, the first card, we have the Lovers. So basically this means that if you have been having issues, you've been having problems, and there's been some type of imbalance in your relationship or partnership or marriage, the energy that's coming in right now is going to help resolve the issues that you have. If you haven't been seeing eye to eye with your partner, whatever issues and problems that has been going on in the past couple of weeks or past months, basically this new moon energy along with your mutable moon energy is going to help. They're going to work together to help make things to come together to help resolve it. So in other words, also, if you think that the relationship is over, or if it looked like it's not going to work out, it's not set in stone. That means that there's still room to grow and to make things work. All right. So don't give up. There's still hope for this relationship. All right. That's for some of you. Some of you, this may not be the area that needs balance. But for those of you that are having issues in your relationship, the message here and in tuning into the energy of your moon is that there is still work to be done. So don't take it as something permanent and that the decision has been just solid in terms of not getting better. There's improvement along the way. So there is still hope and optimism, but you have to also just go with the energy of the moon and know that things will work out basically. All right. It's only temporary. So when it comes to your love, it's only temporary. And I'm going to go actually, instead of going across, I'm going to go from the top right down to the bottom of the cards that comes right under it. So under the Lovers, you have the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups is all about love. It's about emotions. It's about harmony. It's about peace. And overall, as you see this energy here, it's about happiness. The Nine of Cups is related to the element of water. So we know water, they are very emotional. They are very, they ride upon happy emotions. They are very in tune to things that brings a sense of harmony, or at least that's their energy. So those that are related to the signs of water, which would be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, some of you might be of that sign. So maybe this is some of maybe this part of your life is having some issues, and maybe, you know, you are trying to figure out, well, is this something that's going to be permanent, or is it something that there's still hope? The answer is yes, because the Nine of Cups energy, it just kind of clarifies that things in your love life, in your partnership, in your relationship will progress, and that this energy is going to help influence to turn out to make it in the results that you wanted, if that makes sense. Okay. Now, we're going to move on to the second row, and in the second position, you have the Emperor. To me, the Emperor is a powerful position. To me, this is the energy of those that are looking to start or have started their own business. So like an entrepreneur, if you're an entrepreneur, this is entrepreneur energy here. So let's just say you have started a business, which I feel some of you may have started your business, but you've had doubt. And maybe you didn't get the profits or what it was that you thought you was going to get in return. You are still waiting for your return on your business. And lately, you know, things just haven't been going the way that you thought it would produce. And so maybe you've been undecided and maybe kind of thinking like, have I made a bad choice? If this is going to be something that is going to be the case, will this business ever take off? And so going down underneath that, you have the Five of Cups. So again, we are still looking at those that are relating to the element of water. There's a lot of water signs out here. We have other signs, but for now, again, this is also, again, energy of the water sign, where some of you have been not too happy about your business not having taken off and seeing the results of it in a positive way. So again, if you're an entrepreneur, someone that have your own business, and you've been kind of on the fence about it, remember, it's only temporary. Nothing is set in stone. There is still time to grow. It is still time to see the fruits of your labor. And that this energy of not seeing your business take off in the way that you want to, it's only temporary. It's not permanent. So in a matter of a couple of weeks or months, you're going to see the shift. You're going to begin to see the change, and business is going to pick up. All right. So again, this is for some of you that have your own business, in terms of whether or not is it going to be that way, or if things is going to change. The answer is yes, it's going to change. All right. Now we move over to your third row, and you have the Nine of Pentacles. This energy is for some of you that perhaps are have a job. You are working for someone, or when it comes to your career, some of you might have been wondering, you know, if I'm going to get that position, if I'm going to get that raise, will I get some type of promotion, or if this is the career for me. Things, again, is not seeming to be, you know, going in the way that I think. Well, the Page of Swords is right under this card, and the Page of Swords shows that there will be some communication coming in. So what you thought was not going to maybe turn out to be the news that you wanted. Maybe you thought that you didn't get it. Remember, there's a saying, delayed does not mean denied. So again, it may have been delayed in terms of you getting some type of answer. You're waiting for something to come in. And I believe this is some type of opportunity, something that you have manifested, something that you dreamed about, something that you have been patient about, and you felt that because you didn't hear back from them, that it was like, that means no, I didn't get it. No, it was just delayed. Okay, it was just delayed. But the Nine of Pentacles shows that you are going to actually receive some information. Some communication will be coming in for you to give you the answer that you've been waiting for. So it doesn't mean that it was a no. It just means that it was delayed, but that it's not a definite where you didn't get it. It just means that it was delayed because they were kind of reviewing your skills. They were reviewing your situation in terms of your talent and your skills along the way. So for me, this means that this is a yes answer. So it will come through for you. Just a little patience, but you will get the answer you're looking for. And communication is going to come in. Page of Swords is about communication. That something is going to come in that you've been waiting for. Whether it be come by a phone call, come by an email, some kind of form of communication, you're going to get the answer. It's just a temporary pause, but it's not a permanent situation or a permanent answer in terms of a no. All right. So this is very uplifting for you guys. So as you can see, depending on what area of your life that you haven't had any type of true stability, anything that seemed off, and it just seems like it wasn't going to move in the way that you was hoping for, this energy promises you that things is on the verge of shifting and coming and working in your favor. So just hang in there, and you will see the shift, and you will appreciate this mutable moon and this new moon in Libra, how things will begin to shift. Okay, now in terms of the time in which you will see it, this will vary from different people. Some may see it sooner, some may see it later. But the point is that the energy is building momentum from today. All right. So just keep that in mind and know that everything will all turn out. The Fool card came out while I was shuffling, and I took the liberty to take it because to me, the Fool is kind of somewhat like the Magician card in the tarot. The Fool shows that take that leap of faith. Believe in the impossible. Believe, have hope, have optimism to know that everything is going to work out in your favor. All right. So the energy of the food is that what you think was impossible or what you thought was something that was final. No, the food says no. Don't think negative. Always think positive about a situation that you really want to see something positive to come out of. When you think positive, you will get positive results. All right. So this is why I felt that that energy was very significant to your reading. And at the bottom of your card, you have the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles basically shows in whatever area of life this is that, you know, you were hoping for things to work out in your favor, things that you have manifested, things that you have planted, things that, you know, you really was hoping for in terms of your relationship, in terms of your business, in terms of your career and job. All that you were waiting for, you're going to now see the results of it in a positive way. All right. So there is hope. You got to believe it and stay positive as far as that go. All right. So that ends the general messages from your tarot. But as always like to bring in further extended messages from your spirit guides, your spirit angels, because we all have them. And believe it or not, they do help us when we have struggles and when there is unharmonious energy that surrounds whatever area of your life. Always know that your angels are there to see your situation improve. So I always feel that it's always helpful and beneficial to kind of let them in on your readings to see what other messages they have that will support what it is that you want help in. And so I pulled out 3 cards from your energy, from your angel deck. And so one of them is Wise Counselor. It says belonging, learning, traditions. And so basically it just shows that they are behind you. Whatever this is that you're looking to work toward, they are there, okay? And they are giving you the okay to say that things will move in the direction that you want. Also, you got the Nine of Water. This is like a second confirmation, clarifying card, because the Nine of Water is equivalent to the Nine of Cups. Water energy here. And so the Nine of Water says your wishes, dreams, and happiness. So basically, when it comes to your love, you are going to do well in that area because you wished upon a star, so to speak, that love, that harmony comes back into your love relationship. And so your wish is going to be granted. All right. So this is like double confirmation that when it comes to love, your answers and your wishes will turn out to be in the favor and in the results that you want it to be. Okay. And then last but not least, excuse me. It must be the energy from the new moon that got me kind of messing up a little bit, but it's okay. All right, so we have the Knight of Earth. We have organized, responsible, and supportive. And so basically this energy here from your angel is showing that they're going to support you in whatever area of your life that needs that boost, that needs that equilibrium restored back. They are with you all the way. All right. So, collective, this is the message that I have for you guys. I hope that it helped. You would know in what area of your life that you know that you want equilibrium. You know what area of your life that need to have that harmonious energy restored back, whether it's for your love relationship, whether it's back when it comes to your business. Things is kind of not, you know, in the energy in terms of everything falling into place. If it's your job, your career, whatever area, again, it touches on every area. So you take the area that works for you and fit for you. All right. And know that at the end, nothing is set in stone. All these situations is only temporary. So stay positive, have hope, and know that everything will work out at the end, and know that your angels are right by your side to see it come to your fruition. All right, everyone. So this ends the reading, and so until the next reading, I'm wishing all of you a wonderful Monday and an even awesome week ahead. Stay positive. And just know that you have the new moon in Libra that's going to help you to get through those areas that need to be restored and bring about equilibrium. All right? All right, everyone. So until next reading, I'm wishing all of you a good week ahead. Peace, love, and light. Namaste. Bye.